Yo, what's good? This your boy Jay Howard, and welcome to the Vent with Jay Howard. I'm your host. I got a question. I haven't talked about, first off, I haven't talked about video games in a while, especially NBA Live and EA Sports. And a lot of guys out there be sending me emails. They be say, Jay, why don't you talk about the video games anymore? Jay, I joined your channel to hear about video games. I joined your channel because I'm an NBA Live guy. I like NBA Live. And I'm going to talk about NBA Live today. And I got to pose a question to you guys that's diehard NBA Live guys and can't stop talking about it. Do you think EA Sports is doing the right thing by not talking about NBA Live 14? Do you think right now as we speak that they're doing the right thing by not saying anything? Not like being interviewed or just sending any hints about the game. You think they're doing the right thing to just stay quiet about it? We haven't heard anything really since October, and other than what I told you guys, but that's nothing new. Do you think they're doing the right thing? Because they have to have, they can't. I was watching a video last night with Nick Waldaka, one of the producers of NBA Live, and it was so funny how for a whole year EA Sports was talking about how they're gonna bring live back, what to look forward to, all the new features they're gonna have. They showed those pictures. They held this contest or whatever for people to be able to come on board for the game. They did a lot of things and walked out on people. And right now, you don't hear anything from them. You don't hear anything about the game at all. And deep down inside, you got to question yourself: is that a good or bad thing? Because this is how I look at it. I think it's wise to be quiet if you're not telling the truth. But if you have something to say, I think you should speak. Um, in this case, I think EA Sports, if you have something to say, you should speak now. I think if you have anything good to offer for this upcoming video game that's coming out, supposedly coming out, you should start letting people know something. And I think if it's really going to come out, you should start building a foundation right now with the fans. We know it's January. We know baseball starts in April. But we've been hearing, well, we got, it was in December actually when we first started hearing this. So you say December, January, February, March, April. 5 months in advance, you have been hearing from MLB The Show. Really 6 months, because in November, they was talking about the cover. They was talking about who they're going to put on the cover. 6 months in advance, you've been hearing about MLB The Show. And the reason you're hearing about it because you know that it's coming out. You know that the game is going to come out. That's why the producers of MLB The Show are talking about the game. When I think about NBA Live 14, it is a big question mark. Despite what I have been told, it is a question mark still because it's been like 3 or 4 years. I don't know how deep the cut is with EA Sports. Have they just said we can't win? We can't do a game. It's not going to work. And if that's the way you feel, really, if you really feel that way, that might be a good reason not to talk about it. But in that last video, that last I don't know, if it was a blog post or whatever you call it, when the guy Andre Wilson said that look forward to a game next year, I'm quite sure since October, let's say October, November, December, you had like 2 months. There should be something surfacing. I'm gonna give you guys to like February. There should be some noise to get the fans hungry again to look forward to the game coming out. So you don't have to do this for me. It's just a question I'm posing on my show. Should EA Sports, you know what I mean, are they doing right by keeping quiet? And should they say something pretty much? Should they be saying something? I want to know what you guys think. I would love to actually hear or see a real video with somebody from EA Sports talk about the upcoming game right now. I would love to see a video with a guy just talking about how they just explaining everything that went wrong and start talking about it right now if it's really going to come out. Not really making any promises, but just talk about how you look forward to doing it and the procedure that you're taking this time so it won't fail. I think right now it's the perfect time to lay some foundation, to explain to the people why you chose to pull out and why you won't fail this time. You got to talk with confidence and talk about the things you guys are planning to do, regardless of you're keeping this stuff under wraps so the people at 2K won't find out. I think the situation that you guys are in from these 3 years, last 3 years, it doesn't matter what anybody think. Like you shouldn't. It shouldn't even be about hiding ideas and stuff like that. It's you guys are way past that. It's all about starting over from ground zero, and starting over. Um, it's just a terrible situation if this like gonna be like almost like the fourth year, and there will be no game from EA Sports. We might as well call it a wrap and really just start moving on. Like if it don't come out this year, I'm gonna be honest with you. Um, I finally gotta, you know, pull out after this year. If it don't come out this year, I'm gonna pull out. I don't know about you guys. I'm gonna pull out. I'm gonna pull out because it'll be pretty much over with if it don't drop this year. If a video game don't come out this year, it's a wrap. It's like start moving on to something else. You know what I mean? It was like I was hanging on to the NFL 2K5 football franchise for a long time, and I still play it. I played a little bit this year, but it was hard for me to get the updated rosters, and Madden really wasn't a good game, and I really didn't get a chance to play a whole season on my NFL 2K5. I was playing on the Xbox, but I didn't have the updated rosters because I didn't have a way to connect it, to get them offline because you really got to have a 360. But I was actually playing on my my backward compatible PS3. I was playing the two rosters, but the guy didn't do the PS2 roster, so I was pretty much stuck not playing a football game this year, and it's kind of fading away. You know what I mean? I still like it, still gonna give it kudos, but playing the NFL 2K5 is kind of fading away because it's too hard to get the rosters now. It's kind of fading away, and I think that's gonna happen eventually with NBA Live. I'm gonna be able to play it, but you're gonna run out of creative player slots, so it's gonna get to a point where you just can't play it anymore. So I want to know what you guys think. Should they start talking to us and giving us some hope? Or is it officially a wrap? Are we just going to sit around and wait for a couple more months? And then it's going to be around that time when the games are supposed to drop and nothing happens again? EA, if you're watching this show, you need to communicate with us. You need to have us as your first priority, the fans. If you really care, this you need to be emailing Jay and letting Jay know something so I can tell these people you need to give us something because it's like I'm rocking MLB. Yeah, I even look at the college with you guys. I done heard some chatterings about the next college game already. Real talk. I done heard some chatterings about the upcoming NCAA football game. You know what I mean? So let us hear something. You get what I'm saying about NBA Live? Give us something. I'm your boy Jay Howard. Until next time, peace from the vent. And I'm out.